Hey guys, do you all see a movie that features nightmares, upskirts, and panties?
What the fuck?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Where the fuck's the upskirt?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Very
When?
beginning of the movie.
I don't know about that.
Actually,
That was
and
fun.
all the other keywords from IMDb, all of them are about that very first scene.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
If you do,
There it is.
then Death Wish 4 is for you.
Death Wish 4 is the movie that we watched for this episode of Loose Cannon. My name is Brian. They do my left is.
Bran.
Do my right is.
Christopher Lee.
Christopher.
Yes.
What's this movie about? Yes, thank you.
For people who have not seen, have either of you seen Death Wish before?
No.
Death Wish 4B4.
No.
No.
Architect Paul Kersey takes on the members of a vicious Los Angeles drug cartel to stop the flow of drugs after his girlfriend's daughter dies from an overdose.
Does Paul Kersey have the worst luck in the world?
It really seems that way.
He doesn't. All the women that he loves do.
There you go. Yeah.
And I know it's probably going to be in your trivia and factoids, but if we can bust out the Charles Bronson age-o-meter.
Bronson was 66. His love interest was 34.
Yeah.
Wow.
Getting it.
Yeah.
And considering those keywords, this is the only Death Wish film which does not feature bare breasts.
Like you said, the first scene, I'm just like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, yeah. Well, because you said that the three goons, pop up
Right.
and
With the tightest pantyhose on their head.
Yeah.
I have an issue with that. So the girl is getting in her car. Oh, wait. Brandon, do you recommend Death Wish 4?
Oh, no. You know what? No, we'll get into it. I don't. Not right now, at least.
Christopher?
Right. Okay.
Now that we're all just saying each other's names.
Yeah.
I would say if you like Charles Bronson, yes. If you don't, if you aren't crazy about Charles Bronson, then no, I don't recommend it.
I'm going to say yes. I really like the Death Wish movies.
Yes.
You're gonna-
Same here.
You're going to have
I like
to.
Death
Me
Wish.
too, but you're going to have to sell me on this one.
2 and 3 are definitely better.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why I was like,
I agree.
This didn't hold. Well, okay. We'll
we'll get to it.
Yeah.
But when that lady is getting into her car and then her car's not starting and she looks up and underneath that one spotlight is one bad guy.
guy.
Looks down, looks up. There's two bad guys. Looks down, looks up. There's 3.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So it's like, A, how did they pull that off? B, they must have choreographed it.
Yeah. Right. Like practice it.
Right.
We've been doing this for 2 months, guys. We cannot get this wrong.
Damn it, Gary. You were late
Right,
again.
Exactly.
She's looking down. Go.
Right. Well, then the last time she looks up and then back up, no one's there.
Yes.
And then right away she's like, "Oh, they're gone. Thank God, everything's fine now." Like, stupid lady, no, everything's not fine now.
Who the fuck are you? Death.
Like, fuck yeah, Bronson's back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. So, yeah, the 3 goons are attacking the lady. And then under that one light is just Bronson standing. I was like, yes.
Yeah, that was a great scene. That really was.
He was standing kind of lazy, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
and shortly after that is the slowest chase scene I've ever seen in film.
That was a pretty good chase scene. He shot the guy in the leg, right?
Yes.
I think that was his
Charles
thing.
Bronson's just old.
Yeah, well, that's probably why there's we can't have him run, so we'll just shoot the guy to make it look like he's
Yeah.
Well, they did he even go back to the woman? Oh no, because it was a dream.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because he wakes up and he's like,
Yeah, because he spins the guy over and it's like, it's his face.
yeah,
Star Wars, when the mask blows up and it's fucking Luke's face.
Yeah.
I make a lot of Star Wars references, and I'm not even that big a Star Wars fan.
I think it's because it's very in our culture.
I think we make more pro wrestling references.
No, right, but even at work, I didn't even notice until someone told me.
Yeah,
they're like, "Are you really into Star Wars?" And I'm like, "No."
Yes.
Well, it's a good reference thing because
Right.
you can point to
Most
people
people
know
have
what
seen it.
people know what you're talking about.
And then they're like, "Oh, your shoes untied." I'm like,
That's not a normal reaction.
and they're like, I know, me too.
So they go back to real life, and it shows him at the office, and it's his girlfriend's daughter,
Yes.
right?
This is probably the best part of the movie for me. because I'll explain. So he's like, oh, hey, you're here. And she's like, yeah, I want you to look at my drawings.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Yeah, not great, but pretty damn good.
He's like, yeah, you tell her. Like, that shoots her.
Yeah, I was just like, he's like so nice in like the compliment, but he's got to throw in that like it's still pretty shit.
Right? Yeah.
But it's that old school like
encouraging.
Don't
get an ego
exactly.
right.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, that's just amazing. It's like a grandpa thing, like a grandpa would say.
He is 66.
Well, yeah, that's what it like was to me. Oh man, my grandpa did that stuff. That's why it always stands out.
Flash forward to like their home life or whatever, and the daughter's going out with her boyfriend, and I came to the conclusion I want an IROC.
Yeah, I thought of you when I saw that. I was like, that seems like something Brian would want.
I think my ideal car, if they could, fuck you money, would be the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am.
Oh yeah. I'd want a Dodge Charger 1968 black with silver interior.
That's too hard.
There's lots of cars out there.
Yeah, they go fast.
Too fast, too furious.
And yep.
So you noticed that, and I noticed Charles Bronson's car, which was a 1987 Oldsmobile Tornado.
Yeah, the Tornado. Yeah, that's right.
And
they said it multiple times, so you knew.
Didn't what's his face Sir Mix-a-Lot have a song about a tornado?
Might have. I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments.
Or is it Torino?
Gran Torino is Eastwood.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
What will become? Standing strong, do you belong?
I'm gonna do the soundtrack.
I mean, Clint, you're already directing it and acting. You don't need to do it. No, I'm doing the soundtrack.
Remember when he talked to the chair?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Stick it up where?
Poor guy.
He's
so
like,
confused.
Is he still alive? He's still alive, right?
I think so.
Maybe.
I know he did the mule.
With just like the thinnest skin ever. Just like, not like figuratively, just like his skin.
Mr. Burns skin?
Fine. We'll just start by drawing some blood. Well, isn't that odd? It's like poking through meringue. No, try this arm.
The daughter ODs.
Yes. There were like a lot of dead kids in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That
was
girl did not look
fine.
13.
She was not 13. And no.
Who
The girlfriend wants to do the report on like drugs.
Oh yeah.
And she goes to the morgue and like, you want to see all these dead kids?
Her. That one.
Yeah.
Yes. That scene was strange.
It was.
There was like, well, out of these like 6 bodies, 4 of them were drug related, and they're all between the ages of 13 and 18 or something like that. Yeah. And the lady's like, these are all just children. I was like, the 13-year-old one was really weird too. Yeah. I did like the one where it's like, the freebasing pipe blew up in his face. I was just like, and then they're like, it's Darkman. Yo, it's me. It's me.
Darkman, musical. Go to Broadway.
I was afraid of the light.
People would love it. People would love it.
Dude.
Yeah.
If they can do fucking Spider-Man on Broadway.
Yeah, true.
Why not Darkman?
Yeah, they probably do better than the films.
And didn't they do Evil Dead? Didn't they do an Evil Dead musical?
I think there was an Evil Dead musical.
That would surprise me.
Yeah.
And then like the big like show stopping like hit that's like number 1 on all the like billboards is the duet that Darkman does with his cat.
That'd be great. Yeah. The lights dim. It's like a blue background. It's very melancholy. Right.
Yeah, it's cat.
Yeah. So the girl ODs because that one guy's like, I got the special pills for you.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna tell my boyfriend. And then yeah. And then so she's dead. And then the boyfriend's like, you killed her. And she's like, it was her. It's like, no, it's the drugs.
Yeah.
The drugs are the one that kill everybody. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm telling the cops and I'm telling these people. It's like, so you're gonna tell your drug dealer that you're gonna just tell the cops, tell everybody.
Yeah,
it's really smart.
That,
and the guy just stabs him in the tummy, and then he's dead.
Yep.
And did Bronson see that? Because he started chasing that guy.
Yeah.
And then was us because he shoots him and he falls on top of the bumper cars.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
He's like "Oh," shaking and dying. You hear the guy scream, "Turn off the power! Turn off the power!" Yeah, that was good.
He's already extra crispy.
Yeah,
it's those damn drugs.
Yeah, there really wasn't a lot of dialogue. It seemed
there was.
It always seemed like it seemed like it was like an after school special, like a PSA.
Yes.
That's what it reminded
I really
me
got
of.
that vibe.
Yeah, that's how I felt with it all.
Yep.
And the guy ate the candle. He ate a candle.
Oh yeah, that was
that
weird.
grossed me out.
That's right.
Butter on the cake.
Yeah, because they're showing the birthday party for like the big drug lord guy, and like they bring out like the most that nude woman cake. And like he blows out the candles, and there's one, and like he picks up the candle, but the girl behind him, do you see her expression? Like
no,
she's like. She like looks like this, and then he eats the candle. And she's like,
"Oh my god!"
She's just so stoked that he ate the candle.
I do have to say though, the mobstery families in this were more convincing, I feel,
than
the previous Death Wishes or any kind of Bronson-y movie, maybe. Or any kind of really movie that we've seen that had mobsters in it.
This one would get the chief. So like I thought, he's got machismo. He's like, hey chief.
Yes.
Literally walks over a chief.
Yeah.
Danny Trejo was in this movie.
Yes. He was. I didn't write it down, but I'm glad you said it. That was very
that scene was crazy.
The wine.
Yeah.
How did he get a wine bomb?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it shows him in the car, setting it up.
Yeah, but
I
tell me,
thought
did he
that
go
was
and buy some PVC?
A camera or something? Or
like a microphone, like a bugging device.
That's what I thought.
He just like throws the water in Danny Trejo's face. I was like, oh wow, that was ballsy.
Yeah.
And then everything explodes.
Dude, the effect that they use is just like red.
Yeah. It's not you can't go to like Walgreens and be like, oh, I'm one wine bomb, please. Like, how do you buy it?
You can't go to Walmart.
And how do you get the materials to make it so fancy and look so
Kersey.
nice? That's you know what? You're right.
He's an architect.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Paul Kersey. I forgot.
Though that and the guy who hires him in the first. In the first part of the movie, he even says like, "I'll give you all the weapons you want or whatever."
And that guy? Where was he from? What was he?
I don't know, but he talked really funny.
He did.
It was like all like.
Yeah. He knew how to open his mouth. It was
mustache.
Mustache. Yes.
Charles Bronson has giant glasses.
Yes,
he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of those.
Yeah. Oh, would people know what a video rental store is nowadays? Except people are like,
our age, yes.
Yeah, like he has a video rental store when he's not in that town. And I'm just like, who would that's wow.
There's still some around.
There's still Blockbuster.
What?
There's one.
Where?
Yep. It's in Maine, Montana, somewhere.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like there's a family video. A couple of them around.
There's one by my house. Yeah.
What do you rent?
Porn.
Yeah. Where else are you gonna get it, man?
The best couple award goes to that one henchman and his blonde girlfriend, the black guy.
I actually really liked that. I did. I was like,
because they're just so sassy towards each other.
Yes.
Well, how do I look?
Like shit.
Stick it up your kazoo.
I'm like,
but it's like they're really like busting each other's balls.
Yeah.
Not even busting balls, just like being mean to each other.
I really, what really sold me on it, I really loved it, was at the end when she's like, it's easy to take off. He's like, I don't hear you complaining. He's like, I don't even know why I'm complaining. And he slaps her on the ass. So I was just like, okay, it's just who they are. They just have that kind of relationship. But I think they did a great job. And I loved when Bronson is up there and the guy comes back up and sees. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking like Bronson's going to easily just take him down.
That was a good fight.
The guy's like, no, why are you in my house? I'm just like, okay, what's going to happen? This is nice.
Was he someone?
Oh, I don't know.
He looked like he was like a famous football player.
I feel like he was like a boxer or a football player or something like that. He had experience.
Shot putter.
Yeah. Long jumper. I'm just naming things. I don't know.
I do like how Charles Bronson defeated him, but with the oven door, though.
Yeah.
That's a weapon you don't see in movies very often.
True. Now Death Wish 3, that was the one when like he was in the city and had that one guy with all the guns, and at the end there was that war. Now, I don't know if like I liked that better because it was like very like over the toppy kind of weird, or to this because they're very different movies.
Oh yeah,
you know, and maybe that like I was like, which like I'm starting to kind of like this one too because of this like the weird type things like that. It just seems like even though it's a Death Wish, they can like make them different no matter what. It's still just Bronson killing people,
right?
You know,
that's what it all boils down to.
When he goes into that fish factory.
Yes.
And like he finds like the hidden like lab, like where they're like, you know, packaging all the drugs, and he just goes in there with an Uzi and just fucking destroys everybody. That was pretty badass. I was a fan of that.
The dude's amazing. He can just go into these places, kill tons of people, and just leave.
So that's what I was going to ask, because I have two questions. Is one, how does Charles Bronson get a job so easily at so many different places?
Well, the fish one, they did say that it's a daily hire thing. Right. So that made sense.
But like when he's like he's a bartender.
Right, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know how you got this one. I don't know how this happened.
Right.
And he's able to talk his way out of things, or he like recognizes someone's going to get him and he stops them.
Yeah.
And anytime there's a chase scene, he gets like a 5-minute head start.
Right.
But, you know, they had to play, well, he is old. You know, they want to chase him, but we'll give him a little time.
And multiple times throughout this movie, Charles Bronson will just be peering through a doorway.
Yeah.
And like, it's not like a little crack. Like his whole head is in the doorway and no one notices.
Like the first time when he's the bartender and he's looking through the door,
he's
and
in
I'm
the
like,
bathroom.
the mob guy is staring in that direction.
Right.
Like, what is going on? I did like when the guy's like, he's skimming on the top. He's like, you want me to take care of him for you? He's like, I'll take care of him. And he turns around and he stabs him in the stomach. I'm like, oh God, that's why I felt the mob people in this movie were more believable than the other ones.
More brutal.
What are you doing in here? I'm using the toilet.
Yeah, that was good.
Why do so many gang members have Oldsmobiles?
They might have just been more popular in the 80s.
Yeah.
Because like when they all meet at that like oil rig place, like everyone has an Oldsmobile. Yeah.
Because they probably just look big and like they look like you're for rich people.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But yeah, that whole scene was pretty hilarious. Just like they all start like unloading on each other.
Yeah.
And like I know the one guy, he gets shot and like he just turns around and like just headbutts the window.
Yes, I like the guy that just turns and falls through the window. It's at an hour 8:30 seconds.
Yes.
That was so great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you guys noticed it. So it turns out the rich guy who like is supplying all the stuff to Bronson.
Yeah.
He's not actually a rich guy, which I don't know how he pulled that off because he was in the guy's house.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was very strange.
But there was a point in the movie where like he's on the phone. I forget who he's on the phone with, but he hangs up and then like he like goes somewhere. He's just like, I'm like, where'd you go, buddy? Like, come on back. Yeah. I do like though, and which I am going to incorporate to my house, is I'm going to have a fake freezer so I can pull it back and have a stash of guns in.
Yeah, it is fancy.
I thought that was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was neat. I did like when he was like behind it and he kind of pulled it. And I was like, he's going to get caught. He's going to get caught. He's old. He's going to get stuck behind it. Well, because when he was behind it, he didn't like leave and like push it closed. He was behind it and pulled it and like stuck out real quick before it slammed in on him. Made me nervous for him.
Nah, he's all right.
No,
Charles Bronson.
That's true.
I did enjoy how he killed the main henchman.
I warned you. I tell you.
Because that all happens at like a skating rink or something.
Oh, the roller rink.
That's
right.
Yeah.
So
loudest roller rink.
Yeah. What the fuck is up with the sound?
Yeah. Yes, they were like, I don't know what they were trying to do to make it be like, that's why you can't hear the gunfight or something.
It does sound like, they were putting like sounds of like gunfights under the.
Right.
Yeah, it was
very weird. It was very weird.
And they start shooting each other at the roller rink, and like obviously like the skaters are all freaking out and they're all trying to run. At 1:32:05, there's just this one extra who's just like,
yes. Did you notice
just awkwardly yelling?
Did you? There was at that time, and there was multiple like that. There was like around. It was like, and then it'd be like 15 seconds of nothing, and then
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Carl Winslow when he's fighting the people. Yeah. You're not gonna take my soul. Oh no!
You're never gonna get my soul.
A little bit of trivia. Michael Winner, director of the first 3 films, showed no interest in directing this one because he heard that Charles Bronson had a terrible experience filming Death Wish 3.
Oh.
You don't want to make him angry.
No.
Get ya.
The last bit of trivia. The odd-numbered Death Wish movies take place in New York City, and all the even-numbered ones take place in Los Angeles.
Thank you. You helped me remember. That is weird because he seems to move back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, shit. I remember. Those 2 cops, they're like, it's the same bullet as a vigilante 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to him. So they go talk to Kersey, and then they act like they've never seen him before. And then throughout the movie, they're like, we got to find out who this vigilante is.
It's not the same cops, though, I don't think.
Okay, because I'm just like
especially the low-rent George Takei or whatever.
Yes.
Right.
It's like you say vigilante, you go to Kersey because he's connected to a vigilante, and then you try to find out who the vigilante is.
Mm.
It didn't make sense to me. But that wasn't like the main kind of plot line. But Takei though, he was easily turned.
Yeah.
To a bad guy.
He wanted more money.
Yeah.
What are you going to retire early?
Yeah. That's pretty good. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because there's no reference to it. Okay. So on YouTube, there's this channel that pronounces names, but they do not pronounce them correctly.
Georgi Takei. Georgi Takei.
There's no more trivia, but the last note I have is at one point, when the cop sees like Bronson running away from like the scene, he's like, well.
Yeah.
Well.
That cop was very droopy.
Hey guys.
Yeah, he really was.
Going down, sir. Have a good day, sir.
That's really good.
Yeah,
I'm very proud.
Yeah. It's much better than my Bill Paxton.
I wish I had a good droopy. Yeah.
Brandan, after discussing this, do you recommend Death Wish 4?
Yeah, I do because like Bronson's awesome, and I think I was too focused on some of the stuff. I was like, oh, that's stupid, and I wasn't focused enough on the Bronson-y.
Christopher?
I'm still kind of conflicted. Just because I like Death Wish 2 and Death Wish 3 better.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds obvious, but it's like if you like Death Wish 2 and you like Death Wish 3 and you want another Death Wish movie, this is for you.
It's not going to be as over the top as 3.
Yeah,
I don't think. But it's a Bronson.
If I recall, I think most people like the third one the best.
Yeah. Yep.
Are there any more?
Yeah.
Death Wish movies?
Yeah, Death Wish 5.
There are?
Yeah, there's a Death Wish 5.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah. Because I thought this was the last one.
Right.
No.
And when I was looking to see what he last did, I saw Death Wish 5. I was like, oh,
what year was that one?
90.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 2 or 3 years after this. We still need to see the first one, too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll still be good, but very different.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be grittier.
Yeah.
I think I've seen parts from it.
Yeah.
If I recall, it's a little bit more gritty.
Yeah.
It's like 1970s New York.
1974, I believe. Yeah.
You got your Rockies and you got your Death Wishes.
You got your Scooby Doo's.
No,
he was in the 70s.
That's true. That's true.
Zoinks. It's not full circle, man. That was awesome. You okay?
Almost bought me in the nose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it for this episode. What's happening?
I don't know.
All right, until next time.
Good journey.
Hey, Brian here. Thanks for checking out Nick Uncaged and Loose Cannon. Best way you can help other people find out about us is like, comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast.